There we go. Adjust the microphone a little bit without him blowing anybody's eardrums out. Hello, hello. Good day, good day. Welcome back. Welcome back to me as well. It's been a week since I've been on here a little bit. I unfortunately had a bit of a rough week. If you're not following any of my socials, you may not have noticed I did not put out a tutorial on Thursday. It's the first week I've missed in probably 4 or 5 months. And I did not get to stream Thursday because unfortunately I had an unexpected oral surgery and had 3 teeth taken out on Thursday morning. So I was a little out of it. Mouth is mostly healed at this point. Still a little sensitive, still a little sore. Hopefully talking for 4 to 5 hours won't kill me too bad. If it does, I have some medication for that. Prescribed to me, legal. And yeah, we'll give that a shot. But I wanted to definitely jump on. I don't normally stream on Sundays, so I thought I would jump on, do a little bit of an extra stream today to make up for the one I missed on Thursday. And hello, ODG Dutch Guy. Welcome back. So yeah, this today we're at least going to be starting, most of the time probably going to be in Minecraft. We may switch over to some Jackbox if we kind of hit a wall of things to do. But I put quite a bit of prep time into this episode. I went and did a lot of stuff, so we're ready to hit a whole bunch of advancements all at once. I did accidentally get 2 advancements that I had not planned on getting. Let's see. One of the ones that I got was the obtain a 4096K fluid storage cell. To be honest, I wasn't trying to. I made one of the components for it. I was making the components for all of them so I could just put them together last minute. But it gave me the advancement just for making the component, not actually making the complete storage cell. So I got that one by accident. And the second one I got by accident is Every Day I'm Truffling. I did go ahead finally and finish fully automating our hog farm. We'll get over here. And I got all those done, and I had every truffle but one. I was like, I'll just come in here and grab that last truffle out, and we will have that advancement. And then, of course, what happened, I was filming my tutorial today in the hog farm, and while walking by, one of those truffles just literally, so you can see them down there, I happened to pick one up just by walking by. And that slowed things down. Or it gave me the advancement in the middle of my tutorial, which I was not planning on. So I got those 2 by accident. I did get 1 on purpose. I did go into the Twilight Forest and finally found that Twilight Wraith in a large hollow hill. It took me a while to track down a large hollow hill. But while I was there, I was just pretty much gathering materials, and I worked on leveling up a lot of my data models. So in theory, we're going to knock out a whole bunch of different advancements today. What else did I get done? I also went ahead and did a little more work on the reactor we built last stream. I went ahead and... Whoop, I don't know if I could walk up. I need to put some stairs there. I went ahead and filled out all 4 corners, so now it is doing a lot more power as needed, although right now I don't really have it connected to anything other than my Parabox. This more than handles everything needed for the Parabox, but I'm definitely going to see how I can get that to work. Let's see here. Alpha, you need all colors of wood for the questing ram. Yes, that is correct. And Zero says a tutorial on how dangerous pig farms can be. That is correct. I also got this one. I got these again on purpose because when I finished out the mulches, because I just needed the last couple of those, and I went ahead and converted everything in my simple storage to the highest mulch, so that's higher prepping now. Got myself a little automated manure setup, which is much better than the old way I had it, using automated users in a bucket. Now I just have it fluid running automatically. As you can see, I don't have it running into an inventory because I just need it for the mulch. Now it's pretty much just a waste of space, but I'll save this poop for later. Let's see. Actually, Mrs. Starrett, oh, no, not a problem. Thank you very much. I'm glad that they were helpful. Today I redid it. I redid the how to do the pig farms. When I did it the last time, I used a much different method, and since then, the new way that I have it set up in here, that I was just over there showing, drastically better than the old way I had it. It's just more controlled and it's going to be faster overall. Plus it incorporates the packagers and everything. And I've had a few people ask about that, like, hey, how do I set up my packagers so they don't get clogged? And the easiest way is to only run 6 hogs through each one. But I went ahead and did a version 2.0 of that tutorial. But we've got a few we're going to get today pretty quick. Let's see. We're going to do this one here. We're going to blow up a chicken because we need to do that. And then over here, we're going to go ahead and get our... I'm thinking we're going to get our Tinker's Slime Matter. I can't find Tinker's Slime Matter anywhere in the GUI. I'm pretty sure that's blue slime. But we're going to find out here in just a moment. We're going to finish out all of our statues today. We are going to finish modifying weapons and armor. I have those all ready to go except for one. We're going to finish all of these little storage thingies down here in the corner. We're going to pimp out the Spawmtacular with sugar and clocks and get the spawner done. So a lot of those ones, literally, we're going to have done within the next 10 minutes because I'm prepped to knock them all out. Let's see. Ashley, just finished watching both videos. Good work as usual. Well, thank you very much. Hopefully they were helpful. Zero says, hardest challenge would be completing all achievements without using a single prestige point. That would be, yes, horrendously hard. Because I don't think it's... I mean, other than redoing worlds over and over and over again, I just don't think it'd be... I mean, it's not possible within one, of course. Ashley says, I'm stuck on a few on that page, and I'm annoyed about it, which is very understandable. There are a couple that just won't work. Like for me, I cannot get the filing cabinet with a folder that contains 1 million items to work. It's worked for me on other worlds, but on this one, it will not. Normally, you should just be able to right-click on it. Once it has 1 million, I've got a folder with literally 2.7 in it. And it will not give me that advancement. I can break this, pick it up, move it anywhere I want, take the folder in, take the folder out. It will not give me that advancement. I've been trying for 2 weeks now. So in this world, it's just not going to give me that one. I've met all the requirements of it, so I'm not too unhappy about it. But the completionist in me is going to be bugged that one thing is just not going to go blue for me. Let's see. But it has worked for me on other servers, so if it's not working, I mean on other worlds, so it's, I think, just a glitch. Alright, so let's go ahead and knock a couple of these out real quick. Let's go over here and start with this. Again, this is going to be really fast to knock a couple out. So you can see I have some weapons and I have some picks here. I've gone and I've used those to put all of the different upgrades or modifiers on them. All I need is one more modifier on each to get the advancement. That advancement is here, which is Modify Master. Use every Tinker's Construct tool or weapon modifier at least once. I only need the Shulking. And then the bottom one is use every construct armor modifier at least once. All I need is powerful. Zero says it broke with the December 12th update. Okay, well, so hopefully they'll fix it then. We can hop back in and get that later. So all we need to do is finish this out. Let's get one advancement right now. Well, in theory. Oh, why am I doing that? That won't go on there. It's got to go on a weapon. That goes on the armor. There we go. Ah! Throw that in there and cha-ching! Modify Master. So that one's done. Now we're going to do the same thing with our armor. Throw that on there. Throw that on there. Oh, it's already got gloves on it. Won't let me put another one. Okay, real quick. Easy fix. Let's go ahead and make... Oh, no, I just need a chest piece. So I'll need the chest piece. I'll need... Why am I not seeing it? I need that one. And I need little squares. Where's little squares? Yoo-hoo, little squares. Why am I not seeing it? Maybe, oh, it's probably still on the table. It is. Okay. So we'll take one of those. One of those. Grab some more obsidian real quick. Lord knows we have enough. Automated obsidian very early on, and because of that, I have a lot of obsidian. I really don't need any more, but that's fine. So real quick, we'll go over here, pull you out, chest, you. New chest piece. Go back to modify, put some more gloves on. Cha-cha! Gotta mod them all. So that one's done. And get that in there. We'll throw these away. And throw that in there. Let's see. Good to know, thank you. So one of my issues, questions for you. The cookie jar singularities won't work for me either. How many need to be in the jar? You need 8 stacks of 64 singularities, which is a lot. If you set up like a major cookie smelting farm, you can pull it off in a period of time. If you're playing in Prestige, just dupe them. That's what I did. Every time I put them in my inventory, use the parabox, at the end of the time, reset it, got my prestige point, I had double as many cookies, or singularities. Did that over and over and over again. So as I was building up my prestige points, I was just making duplicates of things that were really hard to make. So that was the easy way. But if you're not doing prestige, one easy way to set up a cookie farm, and this is just a real basic easy way, there are more advanced and faster ones, but what I have running over here is a smeltery pouring into 8 on each side. I could probably bump the mulch up. The faster mulch would be better, but I put some cookies in here. It's feeding everything that is meltable, so the acorns and the resin, into the smeltery itself. It's trashing out the stuff you don't need, like leaves and saplings and sticks and such. And then anything that's an actual cookie that's being made by the sapling automatically kicks out into an item transport, so that way those cookies are being put into my inventory, as well as any cookies made by the actual smelting. So that's a way of doing it. Again, there's some quicker ways. I know we've done it on the server as well. Zero says it took us 3 days on the server to make enough cookies. I've had mine running this whole time. I don't know how many I have. Let's see. I'm sitting on 118,000 cookies. Now again, I duplicated my singularities, so I didn't need to do it that way, but that's one option there. Haven't even started the tools and armor ones you're working on. They're very easy to do. Since you can just make obsidian armor and obsidian tools and weapons, you don't have to pour any of the stuff out. You can just keep putting the modifiers on other crap weapon if you're just trying to get the advancement. There are way too many modifiers to go on specific weapons or armors anyways. And then some things can't go on the same piece, like we just saw with the gloves that I had. The gloves can't go on the same chest piece. And there's four sets of gloves, I believe. 1v1 me. Play some Jackbox. We're going to hope to. Again, which I'm going to spend some time doing this first. So I have a feeling that we're going to run out of all this stuff. We'll get to some more harder stop stuff that we'll have to switch over, and we'll do some Jackbox near the end. But I'm planning on streaming until, God, at least 4 or 5 hours tonight. I'm in no hurry. I'm off tomorrow, so we should be good there. Let's see. We're enough, and I'm just going to do the item transfer trick because it's insane to get that many. That's true. I mean, you can always do the item dupe. That's another way of pulling that off. Okay, so here's another easy advancement. Hopefully, I have all the pristine matters except for the pristine tinker slime. Hello, Neon. Now, again, it says that when you go into this, and it lists all the ones you need. The only one I don't have is a pristine tinker's slime matter. If you go into your GUI, you will see that there is no such thing as a pristine tinkers. It just doesn't exist. So I'm hoping that that's the blue slime, as it's the only one that I haven't got, and it's right here. So we're going to pull it out. It was. So in case you're wondering, tinker slime is just a pristine blue slime matter. So there we go. We've got that all done. So that's another one that's all finished out. That one is blue. Throw that in there. Put the pattern chest directly beside the part builder. Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's definitely faster ways to do it. I'm done with it now. I have all the stuff needed. I've got all the advancements for it. It's kind of cool the way they've got it all set up, but in mod packs like this, I just think there's way better tools to make. So I did it for the advancements, but really I don't really use any of the weapons or armor for anything. Alright, so what else have we got here? Let's go back. Let's get the chicken done. So I need some mob DNA. Is it daytime or nighttime? It's daytime. Okay, we'll have to come back and do that at nighttime when... I guess I could grow a mob real quick. Let's do that. Okay, so my cookies wouldn't work because I don't have enough. Filing cabinet, you have the same issue, and my last was statues, and you're headed that way, so yay, problem solving all over the place. Yeah, while we're waiting on a mob, let's do statues. So I have all the statues done except for one, which is the evoker statue. That advancement is to make all of the peaceful level of statues. They're actually a level past that you can make that you don't need to, that I really don't find to be useful in any way, except for all the colored sheeps and colored rabbits. So I already have the other ones going up. As you can see, I decided to just put them up here. These are the actual display stands from that mod, although I've yet to find them useful for anything. I was hoping that was a way just of pulling the items out, but it really is not. But I have all of the peaceful of everything except for that last one, which, to be honest, is one of the harder ones to make. Because for the evoker, that's not where I want to go. For the evoker, you need... That's not it. That's not it. That's not it. Oh, that's the witch, no wonder. Evoker, here he is. You need 2 of these totems of undying, and those only drop from evokers. So if you can make an evoker seed. That's the easiest way to do it. I just made a couple evoker seeds. I grew them right here, killed them. They dropped me the 2 totems that I needed. Super simple. So let's go ahead and get this guy. Come here. We'll finish him up. Ashley says, oh my god, my mob data thingy recipe's locked on me, and I can't figure out what to put with the blank data things for the Twilight ones so I can get the pristine stuff. That is a tough thing. It does glitch out a lot. On the server, it was working for everybody but me. I couldn't get them either. Oh, you got them from Evoker Seeds? Yeah, I did the same thing. So it's just one of those things where sometimes it'll fix itself and sometimes it won't. But if it's completely broken, you may run into the issue where even if you know the recipes, it may not let you even make the data models. It wouldn't for me when it glitched for me. Yeah. So here we go. Peaceful Evoker statue. Cha-chink. All done. We got the Hall of Fame done. The guy running the pig statue is Zuma. I apologize, I don't know what that is. Alright, so where'd my statue go? There he is. And I should have an open one. Oh, well, I thought I had an open one somewhere. We'll just stick him on here. Okay, so that gives me all of the statues other than the, multicolored ones. So I don't need that anymore. So let's get rid of that because we don't need him. Alright, he plays on Hermitcraft. Oh, okay, cool. Next, I'm going to go ahead and finish these 3 down here. The hardest parts for the storage stuff is just the overwhelming amount of components it needs. Like you make the 256, and you need 3 of those to go up to the next level, to the next level, to the next level. So I did that over and over again. It was something I worked on while I was powering up my prestige points. And 3 times over a month, and I'm so stuck. Yeah, it messes up a lot. I'm not sure it's gonna fix. Like I said, for me on the server, it still won't work. On the server, I can go into creative and just make them, so that helps me. But on a regular world, I can't. So my fear is, if you get into a world where it glitches like that, take them off. Now, again, yeah, Neonsay is going to jump in and check the recipes for you. And an easy one for the zombie one is just a blank data model and zombie flesh. If you try to use those 2 and it won't work, then you're probably in the same spot I am, where in that world, that mod is just not going to let you make the data models. And other than starting a new world, I don't know a way of fixing that. The data models work fine for me on this one. Like I can go to data models, go to zombie, and there's the blank data model and a rotten flesh. I make one perfectly fine. But on the ODG server where we're playing, I can't make any of them. They don't even show. If I click on them, nothing happens. It doesn't pop up a recipe at all. So if you can't make one, you're probably not going to be able to make any of them. The only one it would let me make for some reason was the Rogue Android. It wouldn't let me make any other one. Which isn't that big of a deal on the server, because I'm just in creative building Let's Plays and such, so I didn't need them as badly. Let's see if I can catch up here. So for statues, I won't detect my white sheep, and I made a rabbit, but it says it wants a white rabbit. I can only make 1 rabbit, period. Okay, yes, the rabbit... Ooh, threw my pickaxe. When you make a rabbit, and we'll go ahead and do that real quick. when you make, only one of the rabbit statues will it let you actually make. It'll actually give you a recipe for. And I believe, let's see, it's not the black one, it's not that one, and of course, they all look like this one here. So one of them will give you this recipe where you can make a rabbit. I'm missing the rabbit skin. But when you take that rabbit and you put it back in the crafting table, it makes it a different colored rabbit. You put it in, it'll make it another one, and it'll keep cycling around to all 5 of the rabbits. So I want to say it's the 3rd rabbit. You're gonna make the first one with the 1 recipe, which is the gold, statue core, and 4 rabbit hides. Then you put just that rabbit in, it'll make another rabbit. Put that rabbit in again, then it makes the white rabbit. The sheep works the same way. It makes one, you stick it in there, it changes it into another one. Each time you put it in, it just keeps changing it to a different colored sheep, if I remember correctly. Let's see. White sheep, and I made a rabbit. Now, for white sheep, there are actually a couple of different ones, if I remember correctly. There's the decorative shaven sheep you need, as well as the white sheep. I think the white sheep's set there. What's up, Gus? Let's see. Yeah, I want to at least try when I get back on my gaming computer. Yeah, I recommend giving it a shot, because if it'll let you create one, then it's just a matter of going online and getting all the recipes, where if you're not able to find them or anything, if you want to just drop that in one of the comments on one of the videos I got, I'll go in and get the full list and type it out, or we can throw it somewhere where you can see it. Let's see. Made all except the Twilight Android is the only recipe that shows. That's the problem I was in. It's the only one I could get, and nothing I could do would let it make me make the other ones. Logging in and out and resetting it and rebooting wouldn't work. For me, it's just completely glitched out. I made the white sheep, though, and it's not grabbing it. Let's see. White sheep. Well, now my game's lagging a bit, so we'll give that a minute. Let's see here. I made the shaven sheep as well. Yeah, the white sheep, as far as I know, I didn't have any run-in problems with the white sheep. At least, not in this world. This is the one where I've actually tried to complete the advancement on. I did it once on a previous world, but I haven't tried to do it on the server or anything of that nature. See, Robert, when Deep Mob Learning freezes, like, back up your world and reinstall Sky Factory. And I've had someone say that that potentially can be a fix as well. I've not tried doing anything like that yet. And, of course, I can't do it really as well on the server, because I don't know that much about servers. I'm new to running one of those. Oh, she's already tried that. Okay, yeah, I'd heard somebody say the same thing to me on my last world, or on the server, but I was like, I'm not going to mess with the server. I don't want to mess up anything else anybody's already made. But thank you, Robert, for the suggestion, though. There we go. So I'm back. All right, so let's go ahead. We'll make a white sheep. Let's make sure it's actually white sheep. Yes, it is white sheep. I do want to see if that is correct. No, for the other sheeps, you actually have to put it in there with... Each one can be made specifically. Okay. Now, I did make the error when I made my white sheep. I accidentally made a light gray sheep by accident once. I'm not saying you did that, but that's an error that I ran into. Okay, so real quick, let's jump back into storage. So I've made all the stuff to make the different storage components. I'm going to go ahead and get those done. So I needed a 4096 fluid storage cell, which is going to be that guy, which I believe that's the one that it glitched and gave me by accident. It did. It gave me that just for making the storage component and not the actual storage cell. I wasn't expecting that. I was trying to get to just the point where I was ready to go, and it gave it to me automatically. 4,000 gas. There's that one. And then, of course, it goes even bigger. 16,384 storage cell. And there's that one. Zip disk. There we go. I just got a profile pic. Alright. And so we'll throw that in there. Got that. Alright, so that's a bunch more advancements that we've already got done. What's next? Ah, the ultimate singularity. Alright, so let me slide over to the ultimate singularity. That's right here. And I have everything but one ready to go. And that one is an Enderium. Now, I have it. I made it. I just didn't put it in there for fear I might accidentally use it, if you will. I've got 256 of them. So we can clear that. All right. So now we'll go ahead and put the Enderium in there. And this bad boy is the ultimate singularity. Dun dun dun. And we'll pull that guy out. And you can go right in there. Well, as soon as it stops lagging. There it is. Ultimate singularity. So there is another one done. We have to do the spawner and we have to blow up an egg. It is nighttime, so let's go get some mob. Whoop. Come here, DNA. You'll work. Ooh, I lagged out bad there. But I got the swab the deck advancement. Whoo, something blew up. Leg. All right. Okay, so I've got that. So next I need to make... Where did the advancement go? I need to use chicken feed from seeds, a swab with DNA, and a bucket of experience. So let's grab a bucket. We'll grab some seeds. I have many seeds. There we are. 47,000. Okay. So I already got myself some experience there ready to go. So let's go ahead and knock that out. Clear that. Mob, seeds, bucket of experience. That gives us our chicken feed. Now I need an... Do I need egg? No, I just need chicken. Oh, eggs will be faster. Give me a chicken. Chicken, 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 chicken. There's one. Okay. Now, can I feed this to you being tiny? Come here. Stop running away. That's a crusher. No, you have to be big. Okay. Well, I'll grab some seeds then. Here, chicken, chicken, chicken. Come here. All right. Grow this guy up. Let's see. I think that's everything I'm stuck on. Those are my stuck items. Working on are just crafting up my compressed sugar and netherrack. Yes. Again, in Prestige, with the ability to dupe them makes it 1,000,000 times easier. All right, so we're going to blow up a chicken and hope it doesn't destroy any of my machines. There we go. Boom. Chicken. All right, there we go. So we have the egg hunt advancement now. Yay. So let's go ahead and throw those away. So we just wiped out that page. The only page that has anything left on them are these couple here, and then, of course, the few roundabouts in the Twilight. Rainbow Six and Aces. Do you prefer simple storage over ME? Yes, very much so. Not that ME is bad by any means, but simple storage is way easier to set up. And by the time you can get to being able to make ME, simple storage does everything I need it to anyways. There's a couple things with auto crafting in ME that might be a little easier, but the amount of effort it would take to move everything into an ME and set up the ME just really isn't worth it for me at this point. Simple storage, I've got everything in cabinets. I just throw it in there and it's ready to go. And then especially if you're using compact machines, all my simple storage is in this one box right there. Which if I click on it, probably won't show anything because all the walls are completely covered, so it won't show an inside when you got the walls blocked out. But all my simple storage is inside one compact machine. It's easy. I don't ever really have to mess with it at all. So I prefer that, yes. Okay, so I still have to make chocolate armor. That's a bit of a work, but not... I can make the machines to do it relatively quickly. Spawntacular, that's one we need to do today. Spawn. I went and got us a couple spawns. We'll grab one. And I need sugar. Oh, I need some more sugar. Give me some sugar. There we go. And I think it's clocks, is it not? Yes. I need some clocks. I have one. I will need many more. There we go. So, for this, you drop your spawner. Skeleton, and then we just start feeding sugar into it. And we'll get the time down to 0. I think it's... Okay, that's all the sugar it'll take. Clocks. Feed those in. As soon as it gets to the max, I should automatically get the advancement. I'll know I've reached it. Go, 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 go. I'm gonna need more clocks. There we go. Ooh, Skeleton's got to be getting dizzy in there. I'm spinning them even faster. I may still need even more clocks. I am going to need more clocks. Yeah, let's see. I'm into like 155. I forgot how many clocks you need. Sugar's super fast, but clocks takes a bit. Let's get rid of that. If I make extra, I'm not too worried about it. I have many, many clocks, or many materials of that nature. So let's zip that in. Okay, this stack should knock it out. Boom! Spawntacular. That advancement is done. Oh, Lord, I've been there. Okay. Oh, I just broke it. Ah, my bad. I'm not worried about it. I don't need it. Okay, so some speed advancements. Like I said, I got a lot of stuff set up beforehand today. So that helped us knock it off. So today, the big ones are going to be chocolate is the one thing I haven't started on at all. And then there's the fusion reactor, which I've been dreading. This reactor, much easier to make. We may go make that first. How did I get the spawner? I have another axe with silk touch on it. If you have a axe with silk touch, that will allow you to pick it up automatically. Just like when you silk touch, if you were to break, say, a block of coal, instead of it busting into coal, you get the actual block. But silk touch, any spawner will break it so you can pick it up. There, I didn't use my silk touch pickaxe. I only have the pickaxe for that specific reason. But yeah, you can just pick it right up. Or naturally spawn one as well. You can craft them too, but especially when you're running around the Twilight Forest or the Lost Cities, they're pretty much anywhere you need to be. You can also get a wand that's a finder that'll help direct you to the closest one as well if you're running around there. Alright, so I don't need this anymore. Let's get it out of the way. Clean up some stuff. Alright, and this box was just where I was putting stuff that I was duplicating, so I remembered what to take with me while I was doing my prestige. And even though I said that that's everything for these pages, there is one other thing we have to look at, and that's prestige. I have 169 points. So, 120. So right off the bat, I can buy that, which gives me the Insanium in the Membrane, so I now have option to do the Insanium stuff. And let's see. How much are these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, I'm going to buy all of these. So now I have every one of those options. We can now unlock Project E. I don't have the last spot enough to make that yet. I will by the next time. Well, I would say by the next time we stream, but I'm going to stream tomorrow. I'm not sure I'll have that many points tomorrow, but I will have it definitely by next Monday. So let's go ahead and buy Project E. I have 37, and I need 250 to unlock this, so I will definitely do that. Mystical. All right, so I want to check something here real quick. There it is. Interestingly enough, you could not make a Supremium Paxel without access to the higher level of tinkering table. It would not give me the option to make a Supremium Paxel until I got here. Actually, where's my shovel? So I'd much rather have a Paxel so I can carry around less stuff. And it's still not letting me make the Paxel. Why not? Okay, maybe it's got some type of usage on it. We'll make a spare one here. Lord knows I got enough of that. So now we'll make our Paxel. Will let me do it now? Yes. Okay. So now I have... Oh, that's why. Because I had trinkets on those two things already. That's why. Okay, that makes sense. So now we've got that. I've got all my... I really don't need these. I can stop carrying those around. Yeah, Paxels are by far the bomb. I found so many lost cities in the end already. I won't even need the spawner wand finder thing anyways. I just forgot about getting an already spawned spawner. Yeah, that's the easiest route that I have to just snag one while you're running around. Especially, like I said, in the nether, you'll find the blaze ones all over the place. Okay, so advancements-wise, most of these, let's see, craft the magic map. Can I do that? Blank magic map. Craft the magic map. Let's make one of these. craft the magic map. Okay, it did not give me the advancement for that, so... Intriguing. Let's just look at map. What am I missing? Empty map, map 0.0, blank magic map, blank maze map. Maybe that's the one I need. Get an advancement for that? No. Okay. Most intriguing. Blank maze or map. How about that one? I need a maze map, which I thought I just made, but okay. Oh, it says blank maze map won't work. Okay, so maybe I have to go actually look in the maze before I can use it. Put it in my inventory. Let's see. Oh, I also need a gold block. Let me grab that real quick. Gold block. Grab a stack of those. Try that again. Cha-cha! Alright, still didn't get an advancement. Alright, so craft the maze map after obtaining the focus from the labyrinth. Well, let's see. A couple things here. Load the paxels, put in your inventory. Can you shovel a grass path by right-clicking a grass block with a paxel? I don't know. Let's find out. No, it will not let me change this grass block with the paxel. Okay, so you're right. Put it in my inventory. So I've got it in my inventory. Let's grab all these maps here just in case I... Oh, they're all in my inventory. I thought it... Yeah, I've got the focus. That's how I made the other one a second ago. So I'm confused. So I've got the maze map focus. I'm just gonna make... What is that? Map 0.0. Alright, well, let's go ahead and make... Just to make sure I've got at least one of every map. Let's go ahead and do that. And we'll grab that. Oh, well, I guess I should put that in my inventory to make sure it counts. There we go. Put that in there. Try to use the maps. Hey, that's a good point. Maybe you actually have to try to use them. Let me grab all of them here. Let me make sure I'm looking at them all. There it is. Okay. So you got to actually use them. And now to find the exit. Okay. And that one just doesn't have one. Okay. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Okay. So, ooh, how can that be worth it? Oh, yeah. Got all those now. Excellent. So let's see. Naga scale, chest, and leg armor. I think I have enough Naga scale to do that. Let's take a look here. What I'm doing. Naga. Naga scale chest. Naga scale legs. Ah, I'm short Naga. Okay. I don't think there's a way of making those. There is. Twilight Force Matter. I know what I need. Let me grab my Deep Learners back out. Some of these have got stuff in it. I'm not sure. I think the Forest is in one of these. So let's see. Twilight Darkwood. Twilight Swamp. It did say Twilight Forest, did it not? Let's go back to that. Naga is Twilight Forest. Okay, so Forest may already be in here. Swamp, Enderman. Okay, it's got to be in one of these. Let's see. Twilight Forest. There it is. Okay. Throw you in there. I need some polymer. Oh, come up. Go. I forgot. Did I grab the polymer? There it is. Polymer. See if we can get some Naga stuff real quick. We'll go ahead and put the blue in here. All of these are at least high enough to get me stuff now, so I really don't need to level them up anymore. I went and just Guardians was super easy because I literally just went down to the bottom floor of my building here where it's all water and just spawned about 30 or 40 of them with seeds and then just stood there in the middle of the water and shot them to death. Since I'm an android and I don't need to breathe, it wasn't a huge concern. Alright. And you, I need not... Oh, 1 gives 8. That should be enough. Beauty. Alright. Get back over here. You. And I think I have to... Do I have to actually wear them or do I just have to have them on me? I have to have them on me. Naga armor. There's another one done. Alright. For Maze Breaker, go to Maze and go to the bottom floor and excavate the floor until you find a couple double chest stacked together. I actually did that last time. We went all the way through it, and the axe wasn't in the chest for me. Shockingly. So I don't know if maybe it's not always there, We got to the chest and everything, and it just was not there. Let's see. Have you been to the Nether since you became an android? I want to say yes, but I try to avoid going to the Nether on stream because it just lags the game out so bad it keeps crashing me out. So most of the Nether stuff I had to do off camera, unfortunately, sadly. What do I need here? Fiery tool or weapon while wearing at least one piece of fiery armor. That should be easy enough. Let's go ahead and do that. Fiery. Give me a fiery head. Okay, that should almost work, except I need a helmet. Helmet. Fiery helm. There's my fiery helm. Now I'll need a fiery sword. All it needs a regular sword. Grab that. Fiery sword. Okay, didn't even have to put them on. It doesn't always there. Yeah, that's what I was concerned. So I haven't gone back and searched for it. I mean, that's one of those things that I'll probably do if I have to off camera, because it's not an imperative people see how to do it thing, especially since I've already got to it. And then I have to make getting in fashion, which is all 4 of the Arctic armor. Is it called Arctic? It is. So let's make that real quick. There's the head, chest. I have a ton of this stuff, so I know I'm good there. Feeties, and no, did not give me all of them. Gimme. Do I have to actually wear these ones? I probably do. Okay. Get off. Get off. Dye all 4. Oh, you gotta dye them. Dorp. Let's see here. Crystal, how did my dental surgery go? Painful, but okay. Not horrible. I'm pretty healed up now. They end up removing 3 teeth. 1 from the bottom right, 1 from the bottom left, 1 from the top left. So it's not like the pain was even had the decency to be all in one area. So that made life a little complicated. But can I have a regular crafting table down here? I don't think I did. Okay. But yeah, I'm okay now. Just a little bit sore. I'm having to relatively learn how to eat again. Just because right now, since it pulled out a molar in all 4 areas, I'm having to... there we go. Getting in fashion. I'm having to just kind of chew at the front instead of the back, because that's where it's sore. There's a little space in each one, and I want food to stab it. Plus, I've been eating mostly soft foods, so yogurts, pudding, mashed potatoes, mashed cauliflower, ice cream, lots of ice cream. I've developed an addiction to mint chocolate ice cream, which before this was never really been my favorite ice cream, but it's pretty top now. I'm really into it right now. I go through phases when it comes to ice cream. So finding the pickaxe I know how to do, that's easy, and then just giving the questing ram all of the wool is pretty easy as well. Let's see, information about the server having a password is in the Discord. Oh, thank you, Gus. Actually, I think I rebooted my computer before I fired up here today, just to try to have it fresh so I have less chance of lag and it slamming down. I forgot to turn the Discord back on, so give me 1 second here. We'll grab that as well. So at least I've got it here. Okay, 1 second here. Yeah, I agree with you 100%. That is what I think we'll have to do. So let's see. The wool one's easy. We can zip over and do that. While I'm there, I could possibly build the reactor. Because there should be... I could do that there. Alright, let's see what we need for the reactor. I forget. I haven't built all the parts in a while, so let's see. So for the reactor, I need some of these. Watch me not have enough stuff here. I need... Still don't have enough. What am I missing? Oh, those. Okay, well... Fusion reactor coil. If I remember correctly, I need a bunch of these. I have a feeling I may need to put that stuff together a little bit off camera where it's easier to do. So yeah, let's go ahead and do the wool. That's easy enough. Let's see, white, red, blue. Let's see, orange. I don't have any orange dye. Come on. Make some extra in case I need it later. Orange. Magenta. I don't have any dye of that either. Doot. Throw that in there. Boop. Magenta. Doot. And light blue. I know I got that. I'm not going to make all 60 of those. Yellow. Yeller. Yellow is actually a color I needed for some stuff this week, and it kept running out. Having to buy dandelions from the market. Lime. In the coconut. 3 should be enough. Good, because I don't want to make any more. Pink. Alright. I don't remember if you need every color or not, but we'll take them all to be on the safe side. Light gray, because Lord knows you need it for something later. Let's see. Made a matter overdrive reactor in the server. It needs so much titanium, 3 to 400. I'm pretty sure I've got plenty of titanium, but I will check it here in a moment to be sure. Dun, dun. Okay. Oh, snap. I don't have any green. Confusion. I don't have any cactus. I got 8. Oh, that should be enough. Pop. Okay. So let's go back to wool. Yeah, I thought you needed all of them. I couldn't remember if you needed the grays or not. What were we making? Magenta. Or cyan. No, we were making cyan. So I'll make a couple of those. Not going to make too much in case I need green here in a minute. Grab 4 of those. Purple. Don't have any purple, which is easy enough to make. Purple. Boop. Blue I've already got down there. Brown. Oh, green. Haha! I thought I'd need some green. Put lime in 2 stacks for some reason. And red I've already got down there. And then black wool. Alright. So that's all of the wool. I've had mining lasers set up since the close to the beginning. Tritanium. Let's see. I'm sitting on right now 7,000. So I should be good there. Again, while I've been farming prestige points, anything I didn't have a bunch of, I just kept making more. I take it with me. I had 2 or 3 backpacks, and I was just duplicating everything. And as you can see, I've got a bunch in ore form from my laser as well that I just haven't messed with. Okay, so I am an android, and I have a Supremium Paxel. We may go ahead and do that stupid axe while we're there, because now I don't lose anything while I'm trying to... Oh! Gonna just stop here. While we were playtesting some Let's Plays today, which I'm hoping to film next week, we learned that if you are running, you can double-click to run faster. If you're running on concrete, your speed increases, regardless of the color of concrete. I made a little racing path out of concrete, and all of a sudden we're like, why are we going so fast? Neon was asking that. We tried it today. If you are on concrete and you run, it increases your speed, which is interesting. Doesn't give any specific type of perk per se. It just allows you to run faster while you're on it. So yeah, kind of an interesting little thing we found out today while playtesting some stuff. All right. So tomorrow, of course, we'll be streaming more. Monday is my normal day. Sunday I don't normally stream, but since I missed Thursday, I wanted to make up today. So I feel bad robbing you of this awesomeness for one day. But I will be back streaming tomorrow. I will try to get everything ready for the fusion reactors, and then tomorrow we may try to knock that out. It's going to take a minute for it to load. Switching worlds while streaming takes forever, so I try to avoid doing it as much as possible. And then, of course, like I said, over the next week, I will farm the 250 prestige points that we need for Project E. And then next week, we'll jump on and fiddle with Project E a little bit. Now, once we're done Project E, we will have completed pretty much everything there is to do in this. So we'll be looking at potentially going to a different mod. And I'm going to throw up a poll in the community section of the website, or my YouTube page, with a couple of different suggestions. I'm not sure exactly which ones they're going to be yet, but we're going to put them up there and let people vote for what mod you might like to see me stream through next. Minecraft mod, of course, but something to think of. So I thought I'd give some warning ahead of time. Keep an eye on that. They just made some changes recently to... Let me see. I'm pretty sure that's the one I tried to pull the maze out of last time. Where's another one? Where's another one? I may not have found many of those yet. We'll find some. Which direction am I facing? I'm facing that direction. We want to go down here. let's see. So, make sure I'm going the right direction here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the one that we've already tried to get the axe out of last time. Let's see. Well, right now the server is just Sky Factory 4. We're going to be opening it up for other people. Right now, it's... Yeah, I've been in this one already because that's where I broke it. Right now, it's just been... oh, wow. Second one right here. How convenient. Yeah, we have a... people who have memberships have access to it now. We are going to start opening it up to people who are non-members. What we may do is run like some stream contests or something, and then if you're not a member, you still have the opportunity to get in. You would just have to, what you could basically get access to get it for a month kind of thing. So you'd be able to jump in and do Let's Plays and all that stuff for 30 days. And then we'll cycle out people who are now members have access to it all the time, but people who are non-members would still have opportunities that would just be for like 30 days at a time. That way, because again, servers can only hold so many people at a time. And so people with memberships definitely always have priority for that, but I do want to be able to let other people have chances as well. So right now I'm just busting out the floors looking for the... Who just... You idiot. Cow. Yes. So... The problem with... I've excavated the floor before, and I've had it set off the pressure plates. I have had that glitch twice on me, where the sand has dropped it, and then it literally just busted everything. I'm just breaking this so I can get through easier. And so it ended up blowing it up. I've had that happen to me twice before, so now I try to avoid doing the floor just to keep that from setting off, because it's a little bit easier to do that. And to be honest, I prefer to do the ceiling other than the base. I don't know why I was doing the base. Oh, well. What do you guys want? You can't hurt me. I am the cow killer. Okay. What? Oh, you brought a friend. How's it going? Die. Whoop, a little bit of lag. Let's see. Oh yeah, if you're interested in figuring out how to see how to join up as a member, here on the YouTube page, there's just a button that says join. If you click on that, it comes with a bunch of different perks, such as you may see people like Gus and such have access to the different, what do you call them? Fonts. They also get little loyalty badges next to your name, which are 20-sided D&D dice. The colors and numbers change the longer you're a member. You also get access to different special custom emojis that were made for me by Shadowcast, who is who I have do all my art. Die that. Okay. As well as access to the members-only Discord channel. So that's another perk. Whenever we play multiplayer games like Jackbox and such, you get 30-second head starts to getting into the room, so members have a better chance of getting to play. So yeah, it's I try to make as many perks as possible, and as I come up with new ones, I'm just going to keep adding them to that. I know I've seen YouTubers or streamers who have multi-layer perks, so the more you pay, the more you unlock, and that's just more hassle than I want to deal with, and I think that if you're willing to join up at any level, you deserve to get everything. So as I come up with new perks, I'm always just going to keep adding them to the to what we already have. So as I come up with them, you'll get them. Same as I try to do some behind-the-scenes stuff occasionally. When I film things like Let's Plays, I'm always going to jump to the members first. Today, I got together with 3 of my members, and you whore, die. And I ran out of juice. But we were playtesting some of them, and they were pretty fun. I found a couple of things I need to fix before we jump into it, but next Sunday, my goal is to get together enough folks to run. I'm probably going to do 3 or 4 Let's Plays all in one day. And then, see any sand yet? No. And then I'll sit and edit them and then release them over a couple weeks at a time. Gives me time to build up some more. But they should be pretty fun. And anybody who has access to it, whether you're a member or a monthly winner who gets access to it for the month, you have the opportunity of getting in there first. And we're going to have... You don't have to record anything, but You don't have to participate in the Let's Play, but if you want to participate in the Let's Play, the one thing you have to be aware of is that you may get recorded and put on channel. So make sure you're cool with that if you want to sign up for doing any of the Let's Plays here. Let's see. Well, the problem with the excavation thing is it only goes a certain distance. Like if I'm mining the top here, I'm holding down the excavation button, and I'm not going to let go. As soon as my axe stops wiggling, that means it's mined everything within physical contact of that. So that becomes a snag. That's something I deal with a lot, especially when I'm in creative building the Let's Plays. It's great when you're trying to clear out a whole world, because I'm building all the Let's Plays in the Lost Cities. So every dome is a different Let's Play. I've kind of taken over the Lost Cities for mine. It's given a very cool aesthetic. So each globe you go to kind of gives you a new Let's Play to look at. Let's see, I need to get over there, get over there, get over there. Oh, shoot, I can't get over there. Okay. Shortcut. But, yeah, it's one thing, it's kind of... Somebody hit me? Oh, it's a creeper over there. I was building some Let's Plays, and I just break stone inside one of those globes, and man, it's just like everything just disappears. I hold it for like 5 minutes before it all wears away. Oh, that's where I came down. Oh, excellent. Neon's got the list of data models, so you can try a few of them there. See if any of them work for you. Okay, and he's saying, who is... Spiders. Annoying ass spiders. Okay. Ah! Stop it. Okay, let's try this. I thought I killed... Oh, spiders are so annoying. The green bugs that shoot the goop is probably the most annoying mob to mess with, in my opinion. Dang it. I thought I could get through there. But it's not letting me unless I go through and fight the boss. Which I can do real quick if I need to. Stop being annoying. Oh yeah, you're in there already, huh? Hello, bugs. And I'm on fire. There we go. I'll grab his loot just in case anything useful in here. Do I need anything? I don't think so. Oh yeah. You. Stop being a... Okay. Where was I? I was trying to get through here so I could get over on the other side. Any Europeans present? That's a good question. We were talking about that the other day. Most of the time I post is in Eastern Standard Time, because that's where I am, and most of the people on that are playing, at least in the servers, seem to be Eastern Standard Time. But we were chatting about how others are... I know that in the streams we get people from all over, but I think all of our members at this point are right now Eastern Standard Time. At least the majority of the ones we've talked to. So nothing there, nothing there. Man, I've wiped out 3/4 of this place. Oh, I bet it's right over there. Bug, die cow, die cow. Spider, where'd that spider go? There he is. More cow, more cow, more cow, more flame bug. Got everybody? You gonna leave me alone for a minute now? Okay. Ashley's Canadian, as am I. Although I live in the United States, I am originally Canadian. If I may ask, whereabouts in Canada are you located? Central Time is a joy. Yes, Mr. Moot lives about an hour and a half from me tops, I'd say. That's about how far you are, if I remember correctly. Mr. Moot and I worked together for many years. Pop. Where? Good Lord, I've wiped out most of this place. Where is the sand? Okay, here's a section over here I did not get yet. Oh, spiders. Get them all? Is there another one over there? You coming or not? I'm going to hide over here. Maybe you won't see me for a minute. Oh, and I lagged. There we go. Is Mr. Worldwide on his streams? Hey, there you go. Hey, all are welcome here in the world of Onlydraven. 40 minutes in my perfected drive. That's true. You have made that trip way more than anybody should. All right, how do I get over there? Get over there, get over there, get over there, get over there. Let's see what's in this corner. Southern Ontario. That is also where I grew up. If I may ask, whereabouts in Southern Ontario? There it is. All right. Now, if I remember correctly, I want to mine in from the floor and vein mine the TNT. That way, I don't have to worry about it blowing up. So let's clear that out first. Watch me blow this up. Man, I never get it on my first try. We'll just slowly make our way through. And I agree 100%. Yeah, I try to because mods are played by everyone. Oh, there it is. Okay, I think it looks like most of the pressure plates are already broken. I'm going to vein mine the TNT to be on the safe side. I should have gotten rid of all of it. I don't know why I'm bending down. It's not going to help me see under the wall any better, but, you know, I was that guy. I like looking at the analytics and such, because, well, let's clear out some of this stuff in my room here. In my room. Okay. Let's grab that. Maze breaker. There it is. All right. So we are done in here. Excellent. Let's get out of here. Now let's go and do the rams. I mean, you know, give them the wool they need. Let me re-clarify that. And, all right, where's the hole out of here? Hey, slime. Nope, that's not it. Oh. Leave me alone, slimy. Dang it. Where's the hole out of here? There it is. All right, so now I need the rams, which that I did find already, so I was smooth enough to save a teleport to them. For convenience, where are you, rammies? There you are. I will give you tons of wool. I have a white one, and a red one, and a blue one, and an orange one. Okay, so I've given you that one, that one, that one, and that one. Do those next. You have pink, and a gray, and a light gray, and whatever that color is. You have one of those, one of those, one of those, one of those. Oh, missed one. That one. And that. Okay, so one of them is all done. Where's the other one? Now, go away. I'm not giving you any more. Oh, wow, okay. I guess I only had to give it to one of them. How convenient. But an hour from Toronto, that's about as close as I'll say. Okay, well, I grew up in a small town called Princeton, Ontario, I went to high school 1 year in Paris. I was born in London and spent most of my time in the Paris, Brantford area. My grandparents in Woodstock. They've all relocated to Toronto now. But one of my best friends in the world, a guy named Mike, he lives in Cambridge. Last time I was up there, I spent more time hanging out at his place than anywhere. So just to give you a heads up of where I am. I forgot that they give you some wool here. But, that is where I grew up. I lived there till I was 14, and then my family moved us to North Carolina. I lived there, well, no, sorry. Yeah, right at the end of 14. We were there for about 3.5 years. I turned 18, graduated high school. Then we relocated to Tennessee, and I've lived in Tennessee ever since. So I don't think I'm too far from your area, at least. But I understand not wanting to give out too much of personal, private stuff. You do know all those areas? Yeah. All right. So we have completed all of the advancements in the Twilight Forest. Most excellent. Cool deal. So let's go ahead and head back, because we are now completely done with the Twilight Forest. Let's go get the cake. Ah, made me fall through. Sometimes it glitches me through. And then it lags. Not too far from them. That's cool. Yeah, I haven't been back in a long time. Oh, God. 1 second. It's going to take a minute for the game to unfreeze. Apple iTunes decided to let me know that there's a update needed, which I don't need, but it takes forever to get it to close. 30 minutes from me, really? Oh, really? Okay. Well, cool. Yeah. That was the area. So the last time I was there, God, it was somewhere between 2006 and 2008. when my buddy Mike got married. I was up there for his wedding. I want to say that was the last time that I went. I have a really cool and funny story from the time that I was there that I will tell on another stream, because I'm trying to remember if I can. I think that story might be potentially a little cheeky for a YouTube video. I might do that on a separate stream, just because I don't. Minecraft stuff is more likely to attract younger viewers. Definitely don't want to give any stories or do stuff on this stream that might mess it up. If we do end up switching to Jackbox here in a little while, which I think we're probably going to end up doing, I will probably kill this stream and technically start a fresh one, just so that they show up on the channel as two separate videos. So that way people who only want to see one don't have to try to dig through the other one to try to get to it, kind of thing. So thought I'd give that heads up. So anyone who's hanging out and wants to play some Jackbox later, we're probably going to be doing that with the community. But I will probably kill the stream and then immediately fire up another one like right after it. So just hang out on the channel and you'll see it kick on there. Also, if you haven't already, and you do enjoy what you're seeing, please be sure to click like on the video. But more importantly, please remember to subscribe. That way you can see all my videos and tutorials as they come out. Especially if you hit the little bell symbol, you'll get notified when my streams are posted. I do try to post them up at least earlier in the day so people have a chance to set notifications and see them. But sometimes I don't have the ability to do it days at a time. Although I do have a regular streaming schedule. If you'd like to see that, you can go to my website, Onlydraven.com. I do have a monthly streaming schedule on there, and that's regular streams. Special streams like what we're kind of doing here today isn't on there. I try to add those as needed, but if we do special charity streams and I know they're going to be ahead of time, I will do that as well. I stream regularly Minecraft every Monday and Thursday. Every couple of weeks we normally do a Jackbox day in there. And then every other Sunday I do a stream called Merged Worlds, which is me basically sitting here and telling you a fantasy Dungeons & Dragons story that I have been putting together for basically over 25 years. I've played D&D with many groups over that time, but the world and the characters all continue. One group is the next group's historical figures and so on and so forth. So I've had a lot of fun sharing that. I do that every other Sunday. So this upcoming Sunday, I will be live doing the Merge World stream. Usually 8 o'clock Eastern is when I start that one. It'll be episode 5. All of the first 4 episodes are available. I'm also in the process of seeing if it's possible for me to put them up as an audio podcast on things like iTunes and such. Just trying to figure out the kinks of how to get that hosted somewhere. Let's see. Seth says, "Hey Draven, love your videos. Me and my friend are about mid-game in Sky Factory 4, and I'm wondering what you would say is the final boss in Sky Factory 4. Good question. Boss-wise, kind of depends on where you're looking at. If you're looking for challenging or actually defeating. Because obviously the Urgast is really the last thing you're going to fight if you're in the Twilight Forest. And then the... really for what's considered endgame big stuff. If you're playing Prestige, it's different from non-Prestige. If you're non-Prestige, then a lot of times it's just building the reactors. If you can get the reactors built, by that point you've learned to make most of all of the stuff you need to get going. If you're in Prestige, then of course it's a matter of unlocking the points to get to Project E, which I have never done myself. I unlocked the first step of it at the beginning of this stream, but I'm definitely we're going to be looking at that in more depth next. I'll probably play this a bit some tomorrow, but next Monday is when we'll probably really dive into Project E. I'll have enough time to farm the Prestige points to do that. But for overall challenging, if you're looking for just boring, time-taking challenging, your octuple compressed netherrack and octuple sugarcane. Netherrack is harder, but sugarcane is irritating too. Making the ultimate singularity can be hard because you need 10,000 of basically almost every type of primary ore or item in the game. Some are harder to get than others. And then another one, of course, is going to be the cookie jar with 8 stacks of 64 cookie singularities. These ones, again, while not super difficult, they are very time consuming. You can set them up to be automated, but it's going to take a while for them to all work their way through. And then, again, we haven't done the chocolate yet. While not hard, you do need to have some of the later game components to be able to build the different machines to make the chocolate, the marshmallow, and the so on. Sometimes you can find the components, some of the components you need in Twilight Forest and Lost Cities, but a lot of them you've got to make yourself. But final boss fight, the Ergast, is probably I would say considered be the final boss fight, because it's the only boss fight. None of the other worlds really have a boss. There isn't actually any combat other than in the Twilight Forest. I mean, if you go to the Nether, there's no bosses there. It's just fighting the stuff as it flies around, blazes and such. So the only real boss would be the Ergast. Definitely this one doesn't have a lot of combat-based challenges, which I think is a little sad, because you really are learning to make a lot of really cool weapons and armor and such. And by the time you reach the point that I'm at now, where I'm an android with supremium armor or supremium sword, I can just walk up to any boss and just hit it, let it beat me as much as it wants. I have yet to find one that can kill me. So it's not super hard. It just takes a bit of while to get to that. For me, the challenging stuff is more the big builds and the complicated long-term stuff. So let me go back up here. I missed some. If you need a new Minecraft mod to play, try Sky Odyssey. Okay, let me add that to the list. Check that out. We've got a couple people, members in the server that have been checking a couple other ones. I'll add that on there. Sky Odyssey. What's next? There are sites where you would register, sign up for it. Some sites are free, and you'd upload the audio file there. Yeah, I've seen. My only big issue is, because I go for so long, the file size seems to be above a lot of what the free sites host. I can even host them right off my Squarespace webpage, but most of mine are going to be too big in size, where it literally says if it's over this amount, we recommend you find someone else. So it's because I run 2 to 2.5 hours per podcast. I think the file size is just going to be, on every free one I've looked at so far, are going to be a little bit more. So I'd like to do that. Just again, adding yet another cost. Like this past month, I took on the server cost, so I'm doing that monthly now. Which again, part of that was a membership goal, and we're looking for some new membership goals, by the way. We've talked about that. If you look at the top of the screen, you'll see we've got 2 of a goal. I don't really have a prize for that yet, but I am looking at potentially coming up with a new long-term goal to get more members to be able to unlock certain things. So unlocking audio podcasts would be kind of cool. That might be something we could do as a list. If you have other things that you think would be a cool thing to add to this whole setup, the website, the servers, the streaming, the tutorials, something special you think would be a good goal that you think might inspire people to want to sign up for memberships, please be sure to throw that on the comments of this video. Or you can throw them in chat, of course, but if you're watching this later, as many people do, please do that. Or you can submit requests or feedback to me directly. On the bottom of my website, onlydraven.com, on the homepage at the very bottom, is a place where you can send emails, and you can send them anonymously. If you don't want to throw your name in there, it'll let you submit direct emails to the Onlydraven email address. And if you want to send me any feedback or suggestions or something, you don't want to throw it on one of the videos, feel free to send them to me that way. I get usually 1 or 2 emails a week from folks, not a lot. Feel free to throw stuff that way. I'm always happy to see it. Let's see. When I got super stuck and needed a small break from Sky Factory 4, I played Sky Odyssey. Okay. Draven, it would be fun to see you work your way through Enigmatica 2 Expert. I don't know what that is, but I'll write it down. Enigmatica 2. Okay. Yes, it would be good to see that. A meeting would be a good idea. Like a meetup? We've talked about that. There is a convention in Atlanta, Georgia in May that I would really like to go to because 3 of the achievement hunters are going to be there. Jeff, Ryan, and Jeremy. And I've not got to meet any of them yet. I'm a huge fan of achievement hunter stuff and just RT in general. And I've got to meet Michael and all the Ruby girls. In fact, if you haven't seen it, I have a little home tour video that shows my work area here that I put up on the channel. And you'll see there's a poster I have of all the Ruby girls that's autographed. Then I have a photo of myself with Michael and Lindsay, which is kind of a prized possession. They're hanging on the wall right next to me here. But I would love to get Jeff, Ryan, Jeremy. Those are big ones. Jeff especially, just being someone I look up to a little bit, even though technically I'm a little older than him, but there's nothing wrong with that. But I'd like to go meet all them. So we've talked about, if I do that there, having a little meetup, because that's kind of a centralized area, especially for a lot of people on the East Coast. So we may have like a get together and grab a drink or grab a bite to eat kind of thing for anybody who's in that area or would like to come there and do like a meetup. And then we also thought about doing one for. I'm hoping to be actually to do this as a actual convention presenter with Shadowcast, who I mentioned a lot. She's an artist. Her and I are talking about splitting a booth in Knoxville, Tennessee, at a convention called Fanboy Expo. I live in that area, and it's a convention I go to every year, so I'd like to go there as a presenter. It'd be like my first one where I'm actually doing stuff. And I have some idea for cool little merch items and things I'm going to have there to sell, but mostly just kind of introduce the channel and see if I can draw some attention to it. But if I do that, maybe doing a meetup there as well would be cool. So that's another option. Alpha, when are you playing Jackbox? Don't really have a time set, just kind of when we run out of stuff in here. We've been kind of chatting here, and I've gotten off kilter. I think that's everything except for that one page. Let's take a look here to be sure. That one's done. That's the page we're working on. That one's done. That one's done. So that's it. I can't get this one. This one, the black hole unit, is just time consuming. It's feeding now. In fact, what's hurting that one is the Prestige Parabox, because I keep resetting it. I keep losing that. I should start breaking that and taking it back with me each time. I may have to start doing that. And so we have the 2 reactors, and then the s'mores and Smingit. So that's pretty good. That's not bad at all. We knocked out a lot of advancements today in relatively a short period of time. We've only been running about an hour and 15 minutes. Let's see if we can do these. See if we can knock out some of the chocolate stuff. See how challenging that's going to be. Because off the top of my head, I've already done tutorials on how to do it. But of course, I've slept since then, so I don't remember most of it. So, Smingit. Okay. S'more. It's going to make me put the... There it is. So I need a more s'more double Smingit. I'll need more s'more. I'll need graham crackers. Now that one's relatively easy. Pressurizer with flour. I don't believe I have a pressurizer built yet. Nope. So let's do that. Pressurizer. I guess it would help if I could spell. Pressurizer. Is that it? Yep. Okay, so I need some of those. I'll grab a couple because I'm going to need a bunch for other stuff. I'll need one of those. I made a bunch of tough alloy, so I should be good on most of that. Grab a couple of those. Was that everything? It was. Pressurizer. Okay. So I'm going to need a better setup for this. So it's time to go ahead and move some things around. Let me grab a GPS. It's time to move to floor number 2. Right here. So I do not have power technically running to that yet. So because we're going to have to set this up here. Back. Bah! Need to fix that. And we're going to go over here and sync this real quick with this guy. There we go. That should run that. Pop that bad boy back on. Oh, yeah. Really don't need much fuel. Actually, I don't think I need any fuel right now. It'll be fine. Let's see. This is really good time to use Mistcraft, but it might be laggy. You could find a molten milk chocolate block page in an abandoned library. Gotcha. Let's see. Probably the last time I played Jackbox this stream in the Alien game because I know I didn't know what to do. No, that's all right. Like I said, it's new to everybody. You know, it takes a while to get in and get it figured out. There's nothing wrong with that. Lord knows I've messed up more times than I can count. Some of those games, it was the first time we played them. Like this first time I'd played the Alien game. All right, so let's see. I need some flour, which is just wheat in a manufactory. That I've got. Keep going, one floor too many. So grab some wheat. Wheat. Lord knows I got enough wheat. Okay, that's a furnace. That's a manufactory. I love the manufactory, and I love the ultimate furnace. Both very handy. Why did I throw those in there? I legitimately needed that. Why am I doing that? I need flour. there's our flour. So, and while I'm here, let me grab some energy. Should be enough. Okay, so. Oh no, it's not where I wanted that to go. Well, that'll work fine. Basically going to run a whole bunch of stuff off that one battery, but I'm okay with that. Because the chocolate setup and the marshmallow setup, each is going to take multiple power sources. So, let's see here. Let's see. I have to go take care of a few things. Hopefully we'll be back shortly. If not, thank you again for all your help. Hey, we were happy to. It's been fun having you around. Again, we'll be back on tomorrow at 8 Eastern. If you feel like jumping back by, if you don't get to make it back today. Alpha says, do you like baking in real life? Yes, I love baking in real life. In fact, I do almost all the cooking in my family, which I'm totally fine with, of course, because I enjoy it. But I do all the cooking. My mom owned a bakery for many years, so I grew up baking desserts and stuff. So I like to cook other stuff as well, but desserts are by far the easiest thing for me because I've just made them so many darn times. But I do a lot of stuff. For Thanksgiving, I partner with my wife's aunt, and together we make all of the Thanksgiving dinner for the family, which is big because they have a lot of people that come. So this upcoming year, I'll be doing the turkey for the first time, which I'm pretty pleased with. Sign of trust, really. So I'm going to definitely be doing that. But I like to bake, like I said, desserts primarily. What am I missing? Quartz. Of course I am. Quartz. Okay, so burn some quartz real quick. Just getting some speed upgrades because I'm going to need those for the other machines we're looking to build here in a minute. Oh, I know what else I need. I know what else I need. I need a new battery for downstairs. Let that quartz mumble through for a minute. Get rid of that. And slap a 20 million battery up there. That'll take a little longer to fill up, but it'll be in a much better space when I actually do start running multiple things off it. Okay. Yeah, I pre-made some bigger batteries the other day for knowing I was going to need to do stuff like this eventually. That's not going to be enough quite yet. Yes, I love to bake. One of the things that I like to make the most, because it's easy and people really like it, I make a peanut butter butterscotch marshmallow square. So basically it's butterscotch chips, crunchy peanut butter, unsalted butter, put it in the microwave till it's a goopy mess, pour in some of the white mini mushrooms, I'm not going to go into the specific measurements, and then basically just pour it into a pan, stick it in the fridge, let it harden, cut it into pieces. 5-minute prep time. Really tasty, really easy to make. Not too expensive either. Then I make another thing that my family, there's lots of names for this and other people have their own, but I make one called fluff salad, which is Cool Whip, cottage cheese, orange jello powder, crushed pineapple, and mandarin oranges. And you just mix all that together, stick it in the fridge. Some people use it as a side dish, some people use it as a dessert. We use it at my house as anything we can eat it on because we love it, so we do that a lot. But I usually make it for family get-togethers as well. All right, so that should be enough there to make 38. It's good enough. Power's not as important. Power, speed. There we go. 32 crackers should be more than enough to make all the stuff we need. And I keep going one too high. Okay. Elva says, made 20 billion RF I forgot, took a long time to make. They take a while. Alright, so we've got our graham crackers. That is done. So let's go back to the s'more. We need regular s'mores first. So let's go ahead and make some regular s'mores. We got graham crackers. I need marshmallow and milk chocolate. These are the things that take the longest. So let's start with milk chocolate. So, and we basically have to go backwards. So milk chocolate, I need molten milk chocolate, which is regular milk chocolate melted. Regular milk, I'm circling here. Ingot former. Molten milk chocolate comes from the salt mixer. That's where you need milk and that. Okay. Real quick, I'm going to need to... I ran into this problem before. I need... What am I thinking of? I need a tank. I need a big tank. How big is that one? Is there anything in it? Quartz tank. That's not the right tank. Is it? Cervix fluid tank. Ultimate fluid tank. Let's make some of these. I forgot that it never pulls it in. Tank. Level 3 tank. Should have more than enough of that. Can I make a level 4 tank? Yup. Good. That'll work. Because I'm going to need a lot of milk. Come here. So I'm not sure where it's going to go in the setup yet, but I can go ahead and get the milk starting to fill up. Will this work if I set it on top? No. Okay. If I set it beside it, or am I going to have to actually run a pipe? I'm going to have to run a pipe. Okay. Easy enough. Whoops. Whew, put a hole in the world. Don't know my own strength sometime. Alright. And grab fluid. See if that'll work. There we go. Okay, that's going to fill up with milk. Let's see what else we got here. I used auto crafters, but still took a long time. Yeah, it can take a while, but, you know, again, if you need one, it's useful. Like I said, just to make a 20 million one took like 1 minute. It was super fast to do one that small, but it's still going to be more than enough to power everything I need here. Okay, so I know what I need to do real quick. I know what I need to do. I need a compact machine. Not a compact machine. I need... Oh, wrong spot. Let's see. Oh, that's why I said I made a 20 million one, which was super easy. Going to 20 billion would take much longer. I agree 100%. Oh, my game lagged a bit. We'll give it a second to unfreeze here. I figure what we'll do is we'll start this chocolate marshmallow stuff. We'll run this till 9 o'clock. Then I'll switch over to Jackbox. So it's 8:28 now. So it gives us 30 minutes to work towards this. If we get it done, cool. If not, we can always work on it tomorrow to finish it up. Of course, something happens and the game completely crashes, which it has been known to do. We'll just go ahead and switch right over because it takes forever to boot it back up again. Right now it's lagging. It's probably going to take a minute or so for it to finish up. So, if you just recently joined the channel, thank you very much for coming by. If you haven't already and you're enjoying the video, please be sure to click like. But most importantly, please remember to hit that subscribe button. That way you can see all of my videos and tutorials as they come out. There's a little bell notification you can get notified when that happens. You can also go to my website, onlydraven.com, where you can see my streaming schedule, links to all my videos and streams, links to all my socials. I've been trying to be way more active on Twitter and Facebook specifically, posting when I'm going to be doing this stuff, changes, updates. So definitely recommend follow me on Twitter, if nothing else, which is @Onlydraven. Simple enough. But like I said, links to all my different social accounts are there. If you like Dungeons & Dragons stuff, I definitely recommend checking out my Tumblr page, because all I do is post funny Dungeons & Dragons memes and motivational posters. So, I'll say I've got about 1,000 people following that. I've been posting that on there for 7 or 8 years now. I throw 1 or 2 up every week or so. It's not like I'm super active on it, but there's a lot on there. Toss a coin to your Draven. There you go. You know, I haven't watched The Witcher yet, but I hear it's good. Storage request table. That's what I need. And then I'm going to need a storage cable. Actually, no. I'm going to need... Let me redo that. I'm going to need a storage link. I didn't do it in the right thing. Oh, good. I've already got some. Okay. So, we're going to do you. Actually, let's break you. Slap you there. Come on. And drop. There we go. Now I don't have to keep running upstairs. I got access to everything down here pretty much. That's just going to be way easier. Eventually, at one point, I was going to put one on every floor. I just don't spend enough time on most of the floors to need it. But I have a feeling we'll be doing this for a little while. So, we were looking for chocolate. And we have to... Chocolate liqueur, molten milk chocolate. So we have to go backwards. We need to melt molten milk chocolate. I need the salt mixer. That's where the milk comes in. So I'm going to need a salt mixer. So let's go ahead and get that. We'll make some of this stuff as we know we need it. Salt mixer. What am I missing? That. I'm going to make a bunch of these because I know I'm going to need a bunch more. Throw that in. And we'll grab some more of these. Good enough. Salt mixer. I think we need more than one salt mixer, but I don't remember. So let's go backwards yet again. Milk chocolate. Molten milk chocolate. From the salt mixer, we need molten dark chocolate, which comes from yet another salt mixer. So we need a second salt mixer. Let's see here. Maggie Miggle, I started watching that and I did like 4 to 5 episodes straight. All I have to say is to watch for time differences between scenes. It is an awesome show. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm definitely want to look into it. My wife has already watched it. She thought it was pretty cool. She thought it'd be something I'd like. So, and I'm a big Henry Cavill fan anyways, so I'm cool there. So I'm going to need a second salt mixer. All right, so I've already got it built. Okay. You know what? I'm going to grab a third one and a fourth one just to be on the safe side. That should give us all the salt mixers we need now. Milk chocolate. Reverse engineering. So salt mixer gives me the dark chocolate. Gives me the molten unsweet chocolate. Let's go all the way back to the beginning. Chocolate liqueur. So I need ground cocoa nibs, which is manufactory roasted cocoa nibs, which is just regular cocoa beans. Okay, so we are going to have to go upstairs for that. So we can make that really easy. Lord knows I've got to have enough. Yeah, 33,000. That should get us through a little bit. Probably don't need anywhere near that much, but we'll go ahead and burn some extra to be on the safe side. And the game lagged again. Also, from our big stream we did last month, we had 2 winners of Onlydraven Gaming t-shirts. I'm not wearing one today, but one of them, or actually both of the members who won that have received them. You can go on onlydraven.com website and you can see that as well. Oh, that's right. You got to cook it first. Thank you. I thought my game just lagged. But yeah, you can see I've got permission from one of them to post a picture. The other one I'm still waiting to hear back, make sure it's okay before I throw it on socials. I'm pretty sure he said it was okay, but I want to make sure. I never want to post something to somebody else without their permission. But Onlydraven t-shirts are available as well. You can go to my website. There's a link for that. Not that there's a huge rush to get those by any means, but I have some ideas for some cool new t-shirts that I should hopefully have coming out within the next month as well. Because I'm, again, putting together some different things that I can take with me to conventions to sell and such. Like right now I'm working on a print that people of like my character, I'm not going to go into details, but Shadowcast is doing my art. I've already talked to her about it. Once I get taxes in and I can afford to get a bunch of things. She's also going to be designing me an official emblem for the Merged World stuff. So I'm hoping to have some Merged World merch as well. Maybe a t-shirt for that as well. Some things like that. What else? I'm working with her. I'm going to have some custom Dungeons & Dragons shot glasses. Is something that I'm really pushing on right now. Found a couple places now I think I can go to and get a reasonable price getting them made. I just have to have her design them and draw them out for me. But I'll have some Dungeons & Dragons shot glasses. That can be just fun to drink out of, but more importantly, can actually be used in Dungeons & Dragons. So I'm excited about that. That's something I think will potentially do well at the convention. There's a lot of role-playing people there. So just looking at some other stuff like that I'll have coming out soon. Some of that stuff, if you go to my channel now and you click on the link at the top of every page with merch, it's through a website called TeePublic. They make everything, ship it to you and all that stuff. I just upload my designs. They handle everything. So when I place an order as a prize, I just get your address and I have it shipped to you. But things like some stickers, possibly pins, the shot glasses, stuff like that, I would be selling myself through the website. So that would be an on website store. So I don't have any of that built up yet. I'm looking into that because I'm in the process of potentially getting a tax ID, business license for all this stuff. Because, hey, Syntheria! Welcome, welcome! Space Cowboy, give permission to post my picture. Okay, there we go. Thank you very much. I will have that one up for Mr. Cowboy as well. Oh, and thank you, Syntheria. I appreciate that. The notifications are lagging a bit. And some of them may not be working correctly, but thank you very much for the sticker. I appreciate it. I was fiddling with my OBS today, and I think I may have... Oh! Just delayed. There it is. Thank you very much for the super sticker. I appreciate that. Oh, goodness. So, Cowboy and Syntheria. I don't think I've seen you guys on the server at all recently. We did some play testing on some Let's Plays today, and I'm hoping to film several next Sunday, maybe around noon or 1 Eastern Standard Time. If either of you are available and interested at all in participating in some of the Let's Plays, that would be something we'd be doing next Sunday, if you're interested. You don't have to have any special gear or anything. Everything for the Let's Play will be supplied in the Let's Play itself, so you don't have to get in there and have any special armors or nothing. I've got them already built. But if that's something you're interested in participating in, we play tested a few of them today, and they worked pretty well. You know what I need? I'm going to grab a chest to put these in. Let's grab some of these, just until I know where I've got to put them. So there's our cocoa nibs, and let's see, where were we with the cocoa nibs? So let's go back to chocolat. I don't know why I keep saying it that way. It doesn't make it any cooler. Salt mixer. We go to the dark. Go to the dark. Go to chocolate liqueur. In a melter. Okay, so now I need a melter. Melter. Where are they at? There it is. What am I missing? I'm missing some of those. Make a few, because I'm pretty sure I need a few melters. So let's make, there's one. I'm missing, what else am I missing? Oh, some more advanced plating. Okay. Let's see. Make a couple more melters. There we go. What else? Okay, so that's the melter. So the melter is the first step. I got rid of my energy. Let me grab those again. Energy. There we go. Okay, so we're going to start with you first, being right here. Here. And that means we need a melter first. That is step number 1. And then our nibs are going to flow into it from there. So I'll need an item extraction cable. Let's see. Go grab all those nibs and get them nibbing up. Okay. Alright, so that's going to give us our first thing. I could probably speed those up, but I'll worry about that when I get a little bit later. Let me see if I can jump back in here. Where was I at? Doing well, trying to avoid the Sunday blues. Feel you there. Alpha, I would like to come. Well, tomorrow, like I said, on the stream tomorrow when we're playing, I think I'm going to do the first giveaway for someone to get a month entry into the server without having to be a member, so you have to pay. We're going to pick one person to participate that tomorrow, so definitely swing by the stream. You got a chance to be the winner there. Syntheria, we've been on recently work exhaustion trying to make our own dinner. Has put gaming on the back burner. I was having fun getting my little island started, though. I can do Sundays, but 1 would be the earliest I could get on, as my other job includes Sunday mornings. We can bump it to 1. That's perfectly fine. That gives us plenty of time to film them before Merge World. That's not a problem at all. I can definitely do that. And Miguel, it would be awesome to join, but my PC still needs a motherboard replacement. Oh, I'm sorry, it's still running down. I forgot you were running into that issue. Oh, that's so slow. Okay, well, all right, well, we're not going to need him for a minute. We'll take his and put him over here, get some built up into that. All right, okay, so jump back into the chocolates. Ooh, getting a little laggy. All right, go back to chocolates. So, milk chocolate, salt mixer, you, salt mixer, you, chocolate liqueur. So that's giving me my chocolate liqueur. So that means next step after the chocolate liqueur is molten unsweet, right? Yes, that's chocolate liqueur needs to mix with cocoa butter in a salt mixer. So, cocoa butter is solidified fluid extractor from ground cocoa nibs. Oh, well, that's going to work out well. We already made a bunch of those. Fluid extractor. Oh, need some more stuff. What do I need? Need some more of these. Okay, obviously I'm going to need to make a bunch of those. So I need to make some graphite dust. Should be easy enough. I made a lot of graphite blocks while I was working on the, what do you call it? Power making box of doom. Reactor. Thank you. Could not come up with that word for nothing. I'm happy to say, at almost 2 hours straight of me flapping my gums, I'm not in any pain from my mouth surgery yet. So that's good. I was concerned that talking too much would be an issue. Usually it's only an issue with all the poor people that have to listen to me. But I've been out of work. Today's my 8th day. I thought I was going to be going back Saturday after the surgery. Luckily, I didn't realize it until I got home, but my doctor's note has me kept out till Tuesday. So I'm off today and tomorrow normally anyways, so that's not a big deal. And I've got sick time to cover it, so I didn't lose the pay. So it's been a nice little vacation, hanging out and chilling. Let's see, Cytheria. I also had a strange urge to log back into Guild Wars Tool, one of my old faves, because they have a dragon mount now. Okay. You sound like escaping with saying of Doom. Oh, Doom is a very common, like, especially when I talk about Dungeons and Dragons. When I'm talking, like, doing the Merge World stuff, a lot of times you'll hear me reference Doom. It became a running gag that, and I'm going to use, I try not to use too many swear words in the stream, but I'm going to use one here in a minute. But because of the amount of shit the characters get in D&D, and the amount of doom that I bring upon them, Sundays were, because when we played then, was either we're just going to play Doom, or we're going to play Poop and Doom, was what it started as. It's Poop and Doom Sunday, and then it just became Doom Sunday. So it's like, what are you doing Sunday? We're getting together for Doom? Totally getting together for Doom, because I like them to fear what I'm going to do to them. It's important to me that when I'm playing Dungeons & Dragons, that every day we play, you being in great fear that I will find a way to kill you. So, you know, fear is a very strong motivator. Okay, so... Okay, that I smiled a little bit too big there, and that's the first thing that hurt my mouth. So, all right, that should be enough to get us going for now. I don't want to be doing this all day for that. Oh no! I threw my melters in. I can get them back out in a minute. Okay, let me go downstairs. That's upstairs. That's downstairs. And now we got graphite dust ready to go. We were doing a fluid extractor. I will definitely reference Doom more when we actually get to when we on the Merge World stuff, because it's a fun thing. Okay, so, oh god. I always make a shears. Always make a shears. Alright, 2 stacks of those should be enough to get us through. So now we got a fluid extractor. And I think we may only need one of those. Somewhat Moot says Doom. Got a LOL from Neon. Matthew, G2. It's a good game. Every family together every now and again. I have not played it. I almost had the urge to get back in and play some, 7 Days to Die this week, because I was watching a stream Achievement Hunter did in it, and that's always... I was actually playing it as one of the few games that I played before Achievement Hunter. Almost half the games I played because they found it first. But that was a game that I really enjoyed a lot. And I've put a lot of time into that. Okay, so... Alright, we're going to need to go steal some more stuff. Let me see. You've got no speed boosts. I'm not going to need the alloy furnace right away. You don't have any. You don't have any. You've got a couple. I'll take that. That'll give us a couple machines going faster. Now, for you, I'm going to need some nibs for you as well. We'll throw a nib in there. Get you going. And you're already full, so that's good. Let's see. A few modes that have held my attention over the year. Oops, pressed enter. Anti-shear scan, yes. Alright, so this is going to combine with the butter from this. And what does that go into? I think it's another salt mixer. So let's see. Let's go back to chocolate. And I remembered why I'm calling it that. I'm calling it that because one of my favorite movies of all time is called The Great Escape. And in that, there's a scene where a German guy says chocolate like that. One of the Nazi soldiers who's talking to, what's his name? I can't remember. The guy who was the original Maverick. One of my favorite movies of all time. It's The Great Escape. I try to watch it at least once a year. A lot of times when I'm wrapping Christmas presents. Although I didn't do it this year. Let's see. Doesn't about that time mean doom? Yes, it does. It usually doesn't. About that time usually means you're taking too long to figure out what you want to do. And so, because of that, I have to punish you. We're trying to play the game and trying to keep people on track, and they're just going on and on about other things that aren't D&D related. Because what's the point of that? All right, so I need a salt mixer again, and both of these need to run into it. So we're going to put you up there, and I'll need some fluid pipes. Whoa, no, lagging. Fluid pipes. All right. So that should automatically mix those. Yes, and we'll give you half the speeds. Molten unsweet chocolate. Okay, we've got the next step done. I don't think we'll get the marshmallows today, but I'd like to get chocolate at least done. So, all right, so there's that. Salt mixer. Go in a step to the dark chocolate. Okay, so the molten unsweet chocolate has to mix with molten sugar in another salt mixer. So the chocolate that I just made, right? Yes. So the cocoa butter and the chocolate liqueur go in there. Right? Okay, so that makes chocolate. Then that needs to go into... I already made the cocoa butter. I'm missing a step. Let me go back here again. Okay. Molten unsweet chocolate. Is that where I'm at? Is that what I'm making right now? It is. Okay. So that's where I was throwing myself off. I was already there. Okay. Let me try to catch up here real quick. Doesn't about that mean 15 minutes till Jackbox? Yeah, right around 9, or if I get the chocolate done sooner. Neon says, I found a liquid marshmallow block page in 3 libraries in the same age. I started 15 minutes ago. Someone, if you don't have a fear of your DM, then your DM just isn't trying. That is 100% correct. There are 3 rules on playing Dungeons & Dragons. Rule number 1 is, I'm God. The DM has to be. If I say that you can't do something, doesn't matter if you think you can, there's a reason you can't. I may not be able to tell you what that reason is without giving away something special. But if I say you are unable to do it, you can't do it. It's that simple. Second rule of D&D needs to be that there needs to be one final voice. Doesn't always have to be the DM. Usually it's the most experienced person in the group. When you get to start like a rules lawyer, you need someone to, okay, you're the most experienced. Which way should we decide on this? And that's how we're going to do it from this point on. So in every group I've been in, with the exception of one, I've been the most senior player, so it usually falls to me. But there's one group I was not, and that was the group where I learned that was a rule, and that was how their DM had it, and it made way more sense. Okay, so unsweet chocolate needs to go into a salt mixer and mix with molten sugar. So molten sugar is what I need, which is just sugar in a melter. That should be easy. Sugar in a melter. Let me grab those melters back. Sugar in a melter. Put you there. And I'll throw some sugar in there because I'm not going to need a ton of that. Spell sugar correctly. Okay. Throw you in there. Or not. You're good on that. I'm going to take half your speed for now and throw it over here. Okay. I really shouldn't need the power thing. That battery should be more than enough to run everything that way. So you're making me sugar, and you need to go up into another salt mixer. And then that's what's going to make me that step. So where's my fluid extraction? So you're going to go up in there. You're going to go up in there. And that's going to give me my molten sugar and my chocolate. We'll throw the other 32 in there. And that gives me molten dark chocolate. Okay. We are getting very close. Chocolate. Molten dark chocolate. That just has to be added with milk in a salt mixer. Okay. Easy enough. I've got another salt mixer. So that's this one. Let's see. I'm going to do this a little bit different here real quick. I put a hole in my wall. I'm not too worried about that right now, though. There. Just to give me the... Oh, that's the hole in general. I'll fix that later. So that needs to go into, we just said, a salt mixer. There it is. I'll move that over here. Salt mixer. Boop. Yes. And that's going to be you going into there. And then the milk needs to be on the bottom. So I need to get that. Which is going to be here. Which is here. Milk goes up into that. Get our cow. Grab that over here. And we will set our cow here. And I'm going to have to go around. And we'll set you here. That'll keep filling that up. And that should give me molten milk chocolate. So now we have to actually go to the milk chocolate bar, which basically just needs to be in a smeltery or an ingot former. Ingot former. Easy enough. I'm pretty sure I got one upstairs. I'm just going to... Actually, I'll probably just make one. Ingot former. Ingot former. What am I missing? Oh, nothing. How better. Excellent. Okay. So that's going to just go into the ingot former. And I think I threw my... I did. Here they are. Pick them up. That boop, should give us our chocolate. And I need some more speed upgrades. I don't think I need quartz for the speed ones, do I? No, I do not. I just need some of these. Speed boost. All right. Get to milking. I'll give you some more. All right, so milk chocolate, all done. And that is, wow, that's actually doing pretty decent on the milk. Let me go back here. Let me see. Late comment, but possible meetup could be Sonic Temple Music and Arts Festival in Columbus, Ohio. I know a ton of bands Draven likes that will be there. I do like a lot of music. Interesting. Matthew says, in my current D&D campaign, one of our players ran into a nearby river after being frightened by our team's druid, wild-shaped direwolf, and we had to grapple her out after she lost her footing. Excellent. KRY2416, dude, you have no idea how much your guides helped me. Excellent. Well, thank you very much. I'm glad to hear that they were helpful for you. I appreciate that. Did I take power from other units? I did. Thank you very much for pointing that out. Boop. Although we probably got enough chocolate now that that should be good. And the ingot former doesn't even need power, so it'll take a minute for those to catch up. I think some of these things may need more nibs. Yeah, that... Oh, no, that's already done. That's where the nibs go. So, nibs. Pull that out. Nibs. Forgot the byproduct. Okay, we'll get rid of that. So we've got chocolate up and running. Marshmallow itself shouldn't take but 10 minutes. It's actually easier than chocolate was. But we will mess with that another time. Because I did promise we would do some Jackbox. So let me go ahead and... just clean out my inventory so I don't forget stuff here for later. So let's do a quick recap on what we have achieved today. We have achieved many things. We got our Ultimate Singularity done. We got them on them all, Modify Master. We got Nothing Else Matters. We finished our statues. We finished all 3 of these, although technically one was already done. We got our Spontacular. We got 5 or 6 in here. We did all the maps, Naga armor, Alpha armor, no, the Getting in Fashion. We did the Nightburn one, and we did the Axe, and we also did the Rams. So we got a lot done in Twilight Forest in a very quick time period. And then the last thing we also did is we also did Swab the Deck. We got that done as well. So we got a lot of stuff done. All that's left are the 2 other reactors, finishing our chocolate marshmallow, and then this one that's broken I can't do, and this one, Hoarder, I'm going to see if I can find a way to speed that up during my prestige time, because I have to farm, once again. I have 37 points, and I need 250 to unlock Project E-Adventure, which is what we will do as soon as we get done the last of the advancements and we have it unlocked. Just to jump into it, I'm not sure how long we'll spend there, but I did say part of this was to get to Project E. I've never done any tutorials on it, although I've been asked about it a few times, so I do want to get it up and running where I can fiddle around with it so that way I can try to answer some of the questions I've had previously. But that's a lot of stuff, and I'm pretty pleased with it. So for those of you that hung around and watched this stream today, thank you very much. We are going to switch over and play some Jackbox. So I'm going to shut this stream down here in just a minute and then restart a fresh one. That way they show up as separate videos on the channel. That way people who only want to watch one later don't have to come in and watch one to find out where Jackbox, just to make it easier on them. So again, If you're watching this stream, you're not interested in Jackbox, thank you very much for hanging out with us on this stream. I will be streaming more Minecraft Prestige tomorrow, which is Monday the 13th. Sounds scary. At 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, so definitely swing on by. If you haven't already, please click like on the video if you enjoyed it.
It's Monday, January 13th, 2020.
I just answered that. Thank you very much. And please sure, if more importantly, to hit subscribe and the little notification bell so you'll see when all my videos pop up. Again, you can go to my website, Onlydraven.com, where you can get links to all my socials, streaming schedules, and all my videos as well. So definitely appreciate that. This upcoming Sunday will be the new Merge World D&D stream. It'll be episode 5. The first 4 are already up on my channel, so I definitely recommend checking those out if you haven't. Pretty proud of them. People seem to be enjoying them pretty much so far. But we're going to go ahead and shut this one down. Give it about 4 or 5 minutes for me to set up the next one. Just hang out on the channel, and it'll pop up, and we'll jump into some Jackbox, okay? All right, well, thank you, everyone, for hanging out with me today. Hopefully I'll see most of you in just a few minutes. You guys have a great day.